The people making real money with AI aren't doing what you think. If you've been watching videos about AI side hustles but still feel completely stuck on where to start, this is for you. Because most of what you see online is designed to sell you a dream, not give you a plan. I'm going to show you the 10 hustles that are actually paying beginners in 2026. No hype, just the exact steps to get your first client. But before I show you what works, I have to tell you about my $950 mistake. A while back, I thought I had it all figured out. I got a subscription to Midjourney V7, generated hundreds of stunning images, and set up a print-on-demand store on Shopify. It looked professional. I bought a premium theme, ordered product samples, and spent over $300 on Instagram ads. The result? Almost nothing. A couple of pity sales from friends, and that was it. After 3 months, I was down $950. I had one of the most powerful AI tools on the market, but I had completely missed the point. The market is flooded with people selling the same generic things, and that's the lesson that changed everything for me. A powerful AI tool is useless if you don't connect it to a real customer's problem. You have to solve something specific. That single idea is what separates a failed art store from a real, profitable side hustle. So before we dive into the 10 hustles, you need to internalize 3 rules. These are the non-negotiable principles that separate the people who make money from those who just watch videos. First, stop selling AI. Nobody wants to buy AI. They want solutions to expensive problems. 61% of small businesses use AI simply to save time. They don't care about the tool, they care about the outcome. You are not an AI expert, you are a problem solver. Second, price for value, not your time. Using a tool like Make.com means you can build a solution in a few hours that saves a client hundreds of hours. Charging by the hour literally punishes you for being efficient. This is why freelancers using AI report earning 40 to 60% more. They charge for the result. And third, the most important rule. Start with one client. Forget the website, forget the logo. Find one person, solve one specific problem for them, and get paid. Every successful business starts this way. Keep these 3 rules in mind. They are the foundation for everything that follows. Alright, hustle number 1. This is the fastest path to your first paying client. You're going to become a local AI agent builder. And no, you don't need to be a coding genius. If you can map out a simple conversation, you can do this. You're going to help local businesses that are overwhelmed and missing leads. Think about your local plumber or dentist. When a potential customer calls after hours, they get a voicemail. That's a lost job. This is where you come in. Using drag-and-drop tools like BotPress or VoiceFlow, you can build a simple AI chatbot for their website in an afternoon. This isn't a fantasy. A 2025 survey found that over 70% of tradespeople have already experimented with AI tools. The demand is there, and the results for businesses are immediate. One dental practice implemented a chatbot and saw a 200% increase in lead generation. You are building them a digital receptionist that never sleeps. It answers questions, qualifies leads, and captures business 24/7. So, what do you charge? The model is simple. You charge a one-time setup fee. Anywhere from $500 to $2,000 is realistic. Then, you charge a monthly retainer, say $150 to $500 for maintenance. The business is happy because they're capturing leads they used to miss, and you're building recurring revenue. You're solving a real expensive problem with an affordable solution. Okay, so you've helped a local business get more leads. But what if you're more on the creative side? That brings us to hustle number 2, the content repurposing engine. This is for anyone who sees a creator or business owner trying to post on every platform, but burning out fast. Here's the problem you solve. A single YouTube video takes hours to create, but they still need content for Instagram, LinkedIn, and their blog. It's a nightmare. You step in as the engine that multiplies their effort. The workflow is incredibly simple. First, you take their long-form YouTube video and drop it into a tool called Opus Clip. The AI scans the video and automatically finds the most engaging, viral-worthy moments. It then cuts them into perfectly formatted short videos, with captions ready for Reels and Shorts. That step alone is a huge time saver. Next, you take the video's transcript and feed it into Claude Sonnet 4.5. Your instruction is simple. Turn this transcript into a 1,200-word blog post, 5 engaging tweets, and 2 thoughtful LinkedIn posts capturing the speaker's tone. The AI does the heavy lifting. Finally, you jump into Canva Magic Studio. You take the key ideas from Claude and instantly create branded quote cards and graphics. Suddenly, from one video, you've created a full week of content. This isn't a theory. Research shows this can increase a piece of content's reach by over 300%. You offer this as a simple package. For a flat fee, say $350, you turn one video into 20 content assets. For a business owner, you're saving them dozens of hours, making it an easy yes. This next hustle is for the storytellers, the ones with great ideas who have zero interest in being on camera. You can build a profitable video studio without ever showing your face or speaking a word. It's already happening. Faceless channels like History Does create short animated documentaries that get millions of views. This is the AI-powered video short studio. Your entire workflow runs on two tools. First, HeyGen. This lets you create broadcast-quality videos with realistic AI avatars and animated scenes, completely eliminating the need for a camera. This single tool can cut production costs by up to 80%. For the voice, you use 11 Labs. You feed it a script, and it generates human-like narration that sounds like a professional voice actor. You write the story, the AI performs it. The money here comes from two places. First, YouTube ad revenue. Educational shorts are a high-value niche, earning a strong return of between $10 and $30 per thousand views. Then come sponsorships. Once you hit 10,000 subscribers, brands will pay anywhere from $300 to over $2,500 for a single short video. This isn't about being an influencer, it's about being a creative director. Your ideas are the asset and AI is your production team. Okay, our fourth hustle challenges a huge myth. Everyone thinks AI killed the freelance writer. They're wrong. For experts, it's actually created a side hustle that can pay over $400 for a single article. Here's the truth. The demand for specialized AI-literate technical writers is exploding. In 2026, companies aren't paying for words. They're paying for your unique expertise. This is the niche technical writer. The key is combining your professional background with the power of AI. Let me give you a real example. A freelance writer with a background in financial compliance uses Claude Sonnet 4.5 to research and draft dense reports on new regulations. The AI synthesizes the complex legal documents into a first draft. Then, the expert layers on their specific industry insights, the kind of nuance a general AI could never replicate. Fintech companies pay premium rates for this, from $350 to over $1,500 for a single piece. The workflow is simple. You let AI handle 80% of the research and drafting. This frees you up to focus on the 20% that creates all the value, your expert oversight and validation. If you have a background in finance, healthcare, software, or any specialized field, this is one of the most legitimate and high-paying AI side hustles out there. Your expertise is the asset, and AI is your assistant. Now for a massive pain point for every small business, the relentless need for unique, high-quality social media content. This next hustle turns you into their secret weapon. You're going to offer an AI-assisted design service. Your process starts in Midjourney V7. In seconds, you generate stunning, brand-specific images that make generic stock photos look obsolete. Then, you pull those unique visuals into Canva Magic Studio to add the client's branding, text, and instantly resize them for every platform. The results are undeniable. Social media posts with compelling visuals get 94% more engagement. One case study even showed Midjourney ad images getting a 28% higher click-through rate than traditional stock photos. Your value here isn't just clicking generate, it's your expert curation. You are the quality control, ensuring every image perfectly matches the client's brand. This is a service small businesses desperately need, but often can't afford from big agencies. You can offer a premium package for a monthly retainer of around $800. You save them time, elevate their brand, and deliver real results. This isn't just a side hustle, it's a sustainable business. The first 5 hustles are solid ways to make your first few $1,000s, but this next one is how you build a real, high-value business by solving problems that are incredibly boring, but secretly costing companies a fortune. I'm talking about becoming a boring automation consultant. Think about any small business. They have a process that someone has to do over and over again, manually processing an online order, onboarding a new client. It's the tedious work nobody wants to do, but it's critical, and 78% of business leaders know automation is the answer, but they have no idea where to start. That's where you come in. And you don't need to write a single line of code. Your entire toolkit is a no-code platform like Make.com or Na10. These are just drag and drop tools that connect the apps a business already uses, like taking data from an email, putting it into a database, and then using an AI like Claude Sonnet 4.5 to draft a personalized response. Here's a real example. A fashion company had a manual order process that took 15 minutes for every single order. An automation consultant used Make.com to connect their systems. The new processing time? 1 minute. Think about that. They went from processing 4 orders an hour to 60. That is incredible value. And here's why this is so lucrative. You are not selling your time. It might only take you a few hours to build this system, but you are saving that company hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars a year. This is why you don't charge by the hour. You charge a setup fee, say $3,500, to build the system, and then you charge a retainer, maybe $400 a month, for ongoing support. You are literally selling time back to business owners, and that is a service they will happily pay a premium for. This next hustle solves a $35,000 problem for startups. Before launching a product, every founder needs to answer critical questions. Who are my customers? What do my competitors do? Is there a real need for this? Answering these questions used to require a market research report, a document that could cost a startup up to $35,000. It was a massive barrier. Until now, you can now offer AI-powered market research for a fraction of that cost. Using tools like Claude Sonnet 4.5 and Perplexity, you can synthesize millions of public data points, news articles, customer reviews, and social media chatter into a comprehensive strategic report. Your service is simple. You charge a flat fee of $2,500. For the startup, this is a no-brainer. They get crucial, high-speed intelligence that levels the playing field, saving them over 90% of the traditional cost. You're not just collecting data, you're becoming a startup's secret weapon. Okay, hustle number 8 is for anyone who wants to sell a high-ticket service without being a technical wizard. You're going to become an AI explainer video producer. A single corporate training video traditionally costs between $5,000 and $50,000 and takes weeks to produce. It's a massive expense. But now, you can offer the same, if not better, quality for a fraction of the price. Your toolkit is simple. HeyGen for creating realistic AI presenters, 11 Labs for studio quality voiceovers, and a simple editor like CapCut to put it all together. With this stack, you can take a client's script and turn it into a professional, presenter-led video in under 30 minutes, a process that used to take 2 weeks. Giant companies like Unilever are already using AI avatars to replace live presenters in their training. You can offer this as a productized service. You charge a flat fee, say $650 per video. For a business used to paying 10 times that, you are an absolute bargain. You're not just saving them money. You're giving them speed and scale they could never afford before. This brings us to hustle number 9, the AI-powered data analyst. Thousands of Shopify store owners are sitting on a goldmine of data, but they're making critical decisions about pricing and marketing based on pure guesswork. Why? Because they don't have a data analyst on staff. This is where you come in. Your job is to connect their Shopify sales data to a powerful AI like Claude Sonnet 4.5. Suddenly, you can ask critical business questions in plain English like, which of our products have the highest profit margin? Or, show me our most profitable customer segments. You take those insights and build a simple, clean dashboard in a tool like Metabase. This gives the business owner a real-time view of what's actually working. This isn't just about pretty charts. AI-driven inventory management has been shown to reduce costs by up to 25% and increase sales by 15%. Freelance data analysts offering this exact service command monthly retainers from $1,000 to $5,000. Offering this as a $1,500 a month service is an incredible value. You become their outsourced data expert, turning guesswork into a clear, profitable strategy. Our final hustle is perhaps the most lucrative because it solves the single biggest bottleneck in the entire AI revolution. It's not the technology, it's the people. You're going to become a specialized AI educator. This isn't about teaching code. It's about showing non-tech professionals how to use AI in their jobs. The income potential is significant. We're talking upwards of $5,000 for a single corporate workshop. Here's why the demand is exploding. 92% of companies are pouring money into AI, but nearly half of them say their biggest barrier is a massive skills gap. They have the tools, but their teams don't know what to do with them. This is where you come in, but you don't offer a generic ChatGPT course. You niche down, you become the AI for lawyers expert or the AI for real estate agents specialist. You could teach a law firm how to use Claude Sonnet 4.5 to analyze contracts, or use ChatGPT with GPT-5 to draft initial legal documents, saving them hundreds of billable hours. Companies aren't just paying for a tutorial, they're paying you to solve specific expensive business problems. A foundational workshop can start at $3,000, but comprehensive corporate packages can easily clear 5 figures. You are the bridge between powerful technology and practical business results. And that is an incredibly valuable place to be. Remember what I said at the start? Most people making money with AI aren't doing what you think. They're not chasing hidden secrets. They're using these powerful tools to solve very obvious, expensive problems. The formula is simple. Pick one AI service, find one platform, and get one client. Then repeat. Here's what I want you to do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight. Pick just one of the first 2 hustles we covered. The AI agent builder for local businesses, or the content repurposing engine for creators. Just one. Then go to Google Maps and find one local business in your area with a terrible website, or find one creator you follow who isn't posting any short-form content. Your only job is to offer to build them a free demo, a single web page, or 3 short clips. That's it. That is your first real step. A year from now, you could be making an extra $3,000 a month, or you could still be watching videos and wondering. The only difference is starting, and you now know exactly how. If this was helpful, subscribe. Every video here is about building real income with AI. No hype, just actionable strategies. See you in the next one.